Hey, beautiful souls, thanks a lot for all your love and support. Here, presenting another poetry. The title is It Worth Waiting? Hope you guys like it. Is it worth waiting for the person who gave you a chance to experience love? Is it worth waiting for a person who has given you so much love and hope? Is it worth waiting for the person who gave you life's most beautiful moments? Is it worth waiting for a person who gives you lots of happiness to cherish in life? Is it worth waiting for a person who actually helps you to overcome your insecurities without making you uncomfortable? Is it worth waiting for a person who makes you more responsible? Is it worth waiting for a person who take all your worries away from you? Is it worth waiting for a person who brings the best out of you? Is it worth waiting for a person who helped you to be more expressive? Is it worth waiting for a person with whom you have tried new adventures? Is it worth waiting for a person with whom you can share all your pain without hesitation? Is it worth waiting for a person with whom you can share your traumas without being judged? Is it worth waiting for a person who used to love you? There are so many reasons to wait for that person, but there are some that hold you back. Is it worth waiting for a person who left you at your worst? Is it worth waiting for a person to whom you gave your soul but who still decided to give up on you? Is it worth waiting for a person who broke your heart when you were down? Is it worth waiting for a person who misunderstood you at the time when you wanted her by your side? Is it worth waiting for a person who broke ties with you when you were requesting her to stay? Is it worth waiting for a person who broke all the promises she gave you? Is it worth waiting for a person who gave up on your relationship without giving any valid reason? Is it worth waiting for a person who first broke all the walls to come closer to you and then left you when you needed her the most? Is it worth waiting for a person who was not there when you were struggling to overcome your life's biggest injuries and failures? Is it worth waiting for a person who makes you feel worse about yourself? Is it worth waiting for a person whose love for you has changed over time, situations, and circumstances? Is it worth waiting for a person who loses interest in you over time? Is it worth waiting for a person who questioned your dignity? Is it worth waiting for a person who doesn't care about you? Is it worth waiting for a person who disrespected your feelings? Is it worth waiting for a person who has moved on in life? Is it worth waiting for a person who doesn't even know how you are doing right now? I don't know what is right and what is not. All I know is that if there is no place for you in her present life, then you should also start thinking about moving forward. It's important for you to come out of that phase for your well-being, because the longer you stay like this, the worse you will feel about yourself. It's not wrong to take stand for yourself. I know you made so many efforts to save this relationship, but there is no meaning in waiting for someone who doesn't know your worth and importance. I personally believe that one should never stay in a relationship where your feelings are disrespected by your partner. Life gave you another chance. From your side, she was the perfect match for you, so I won't advise you to find someone better than her, because it will only hurt you. But try to find someone suitable who actually understands you, accept you, and love you the way you are. Always remember that the one who really knows your importance and worth will never leave you. I know it's not going to be easy, but you can do it. I believe you. Stay happy, stay healthy.